Okay, we are at Site 25 at Creekwood Farm RV Park, and we are going to head over to Zen Tubing, and this will be the second time that we've been, and so let's see what we can get ourselves into and show you guys what this is like. What we're going to do is Zen Tubing is not in Haywood County. Do you remember what county that's in?
Oh goodness.
Is that Buncombe?
Maybe.
Is that right? Well, while Sandra is looking up that information, there is another campground right over here. It's called, I think it's Pride. Am I thinking right? Is that right?
Yes, it's
Pride County?
It's Pride RV Park.
Okay, Pride RV Park. It's it literally buds up against, you can pass a cup of sugar to the next camper. You're literally just about that close. And so, but am I making a right here?
Yes,
and we're not making a U-turn, are we?
No, we're just keeping going straight.
All right.
And yes, Asheville is in Buncombe County.
Buncombe County. And so that's where Zen Tubing is at. So make sure you guys, check that out. I've got my GoPro with me, and we are definitely going to try to get some good footage on that. The water is supposed to be pretty low. They haven't really gotten a whole lot of rain here lately, and so they did tell us that this trip, that when we start the initial tubing trip, it's going to take about 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
3 to 4 hours.
If the water was up, it would take 2 to 3 hours.
It take two to 3 hours.
It's adding another hour onto it.
And so, but anyway, they gave us the option on canceling because of that. So we just decided to go ahead and go for it.
We're meeting the kids.
We're meeting our kids and their significant others, and so they're going to meet us there. And this will be the second time for Austin and Maddie, and it will be the first time for Austin's wife, and it will be the first time for Maddie's boyfriend. And so, so they're really in for a treat. This really is a lot of fun.
Very relaxing.
Am I turning here? Okay. And so, it's very relaxing, huge river to tube down, and there is another location that takes you on a downtown
Asheville, yeah.
In Asheville, and you got to really get your tickets early for that one because they sell out, and they don't sell as many tickets as they do on the area that we're going to. So we waited a little bit too long, and actually they warned the others.
Yeah. That trip was going to take 4 to 5 hours to go down. Yeah. Okay. So they don't sell as many tickets because the river is more narrow during through the downtown area.
Yeah.
But we're doing the Zen Tubing South. Is what it's called.
Okay. And they, if they still do it, they usually give you a little punch card, and every time you do this, they punch you a little punch card, and a lot like if you guys remember the subways.
Yeah.
Subways used to do that. They used to punch card after you get so many cards, and I guess you get so much, or you get a free trip or something.
Yeah, you get a free trip. It's like coffee shops. A lot of times will do that too.
Okay. Anyway, guys, the next stop, Zen Tubing. Okay, we are here at Zen Tubing. Now, what's going to happen is we're waiting on the rest of the group to arrive, and we should be. We'll have to check in. I think we're going to leave our keys with the office there, but we'll load up on these buses and they'll take us to another location, and at that location is where we'll get the tubes, and we'll start down the old river here, and here's some people that's arriving after they finished it. But we'll probably be coming down, should be coming down that way there, and then we'll be coming back. And so but this river here is pretty darn big, and so there's a lot of room for a lot of people, and but they only have so many tickets. And so, but at any rate, I'm going to put up the cell phone and grab the GoPro. Okay, right here is where we're getting on. We've got our tubes from this location, and in about roughly 3 to 4 hours, right down this way, we're going to come up on the end, which will be on the left-hand side, but everybody here is getting on right now. And so Sandra's wanting to hook us all up, and at least for a little while. And this time I got a paddle. Last time I didn't get a paddle. I'm gonna try it this time, but the water looks to be okay. I mean, I can't remember how deep it was before, but they said the water's low, and so we may scrape here and there. We'll see what happens though. And this time I'm prepared because I got, here Sandra, can you get me? Last time I got burned. I am covered
head to toe.
From head to toe.
You should have wore your hat.
This is what is that, UVF or something like that, ultraviolet
protection.
It's either 50 or 100.
Yeah.
It's built into the fabric, but I got a scar on my right front chin. Where I got burned last time, and so but I am prepared this time. There's Sandra. We had to break loose. We all were tied together, so we had to separate. But this is how big this river is, y'all. I mean, it's just gigantic. And I will say this, the water is lower than what it was when last time we were here. And we had a hard time getting our initial launch off, but it's still a beautiful day, and you're not going real fast. You're just basically meandering down the river. Trying to make it to me. I'm actually standing up here. There's a rock with the water not quite high enough to float me over it. And our group is right over here. So, but I can see right now we're going to have a time here and there. No wonder they said 3 to 4 hours. Sandra's been in the water so much she's having to reapply some sunscreen. I think it's really kind of cool. There's these little birds that's made little nests up in here where that column is. There's a whole bunch of them. I mean, a bunch of them. There's some on this one too. I haven't seen any birds coming up to them. Look like they've been, I don't know if anybody's even still nesting in them. I haven't seen anything flying up. I will say this, if you guys come out, get you a paddle. Get you a paddle. Big, it makes a huge difference, big difference when it comes to doing this, especially if the water is low. But even if it ain't low, it's no problem. I got it just sitting here across the tube here. And but it makes a really big difference if you just want to kind of guide yourself around. Yeah, it looks like I'm headed towards these branches here. Oh my goodness, backwards too. I'm gonna face my opponent. I will not go down like this. Oh yeah. Oh, they're gonna get me. And there's spider webs in them too. Whoa! Woo! I missed the spider web though. That's pretty cool. I guess it'll show up. I think I got it. We have the wagon wheel connected.
Yes, the wagon.
You're not a Wagner unless you got a wheel. What?
Wagner wheel.
What now?
It's the Wagner wheel.
The Wagner wheel.
It's your name.
They're so enthusiastic about the Wagner wheel.
Breeze feels good.
Yeah. I will say this. It does make it easier to get over these rocks when we're all connected. We're all connected.
We work together.
We work together. Communication, cooperation makes it happen. Oh, here we are. See, we're stuck now. I'm gonna break my leg. My ankle's stuck. Come on, get this wheel going. Come on, roll the wheel.
There we go, there we go.
We got a flat.
I would have felt real bad if I did.
Call 911. Oh, maybe I can get this one. I'm getting it backwards. Here we go. I feel like I'm tangled up here. Here it goes.
Oh, you're stuck.
Wow.
Okay, these Dragonflies keep on.
I know.
We're stuck. We are stuck. But we're gonna work together. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Cooperation
Makes it happen. Cooperation makes it happen. Is right up here. That's where the end of it is. And so, not sure how long we've been on here. I'd say,
at least 2.5 hours.
God, 2.5 to 3 hours at least. And so, but I will say this. Next time, whenever they send us an email stating that the waters are low, I'm just going to cancel.
Yeah. So next time, everybody needs a paddle.
Yeah, definitely paddles.
Paddle would be recommended.
Paddles. Get you a hat, one of those nice wide brim hats. Get you one of those. Make sure you keep the sunscreen on.
Yes.
A tube of it with you.
Reapply. Yes.
Definitely reapply, and you'll have a good time. You'll have a good time. And so if the water was definitely, I'd say what, about a foot higher?
Yeah.
About a foot higher, it'd definitely been more enjoyable. And so, but still, we had a good time.